which they so deserve in Adelaide.
Comes some more highlights here in this session. Replay of the Traxxas entry going off. Keegan Kincaid going off down at turn 12. Now, not sure if you've wandered down to that part, but that track does drop away and it's going to catch out a lot.
First lap under speed right there, already getting real heavy, and looks like we've got some contact there. Swapping paint and qualifying before we even throw the green flag. That is, I believe, Bill Hines and also Charles Dorrance.
Away from the Adelaide Street Circuit. Oh dear. And that's Nathan Pretty.
Looks like Pretty must have put it in the wall somewhere.
That's down in the chicane here on the exit out to Wakefield Street at turn 3.
So we got through practice nice and clean. Looks like the front end of that truck is broke. That's obviously not going to be what he needs. For the good thing is we got what we need to get it fixed. Yeah. And here is our replay coming in real hot. Bicycles it. Gets up over the stones. He's loose, and never gets it tightened back up.
He's working overtime to pick this car up, and it's gone into the wall hard on his left-hand side. And that has put racetrack here, this 3.2 kilometre circuit. Real-time replay now. It's into the centre chicane and just overcorrected, didn't he?
Yeah, he did. He overcorrected, hit the wall hard. That's no good for anybody. As he forearm pumping there, hanging on that wheel with those big Toyo tires and all that suspension. They get the power to the ground great, but it's and they get pushed into the chicane. I think there was a little bit of help there.
They're racing too close down there for it to be a brake test, aren't they?
Yeah, there's no, and it looks like Mingay. Is that Mingay?
No, that's Pretty, and that's damage again. Truck. That's the side of the truck they repaired yesterday after that incident in the centre chicane.
Yes,
so
it is.
This is going to end his race.
He is going to have a hard time getting around with that as he gets it up on 3 wheels. High-flying action, high-speed action.
Even before we got to the start, it was on.
And there you go, in the parade lap, Charles Dorrance catching that inside concrete berm, flipping it over on its lid. Out of the box as they're out there in the parade lap, just warming up. Charles gets up, two-wheeling into the wall. You hear the crunch now for him. As you see Nathan Pretty, he goes in the lead right off the bat. We see some contact with numerous trucks going into that last turn.
And I guess the rebound effect on the steering wheel as we see the young South Aussie Brad Gellard in the Peter Kittle Motor Company truck was the innocent party, and now this is where they come into their own.
They are, and it looks like they're getting stuck here, getting into landing on the back of Nathan Pretty. And Nathan, all the racing he's done over the years, I bet he's never had another car on top of him in the middle of the race while they were still racing.
Sheldon Cree to be loving what's going on behind him as now the 47 of Kincaid gets turned around at turn 9. He lights up the rears, these Toyo tyres.
This is all playing head tricks on him because you don't see Vizo make those types of mistakes.
Kincaid getting the assistance from Mingay behind, and it was Pretty to the left of them. Not so pretty for the 47.
Well, I tell you, in the paddock, Mingay, and they're just watching complete carnage in front of them right now. Looks like they're being smart. Vizo to the outside.
Oh, he's leaving the circuit.
He's leaving the circuit, using the wall to get it around. Vizo is now not playing his game the whole 9. They had to bring it to a local shop here, heat it up, twist it all back together. Vizo again.
He's going to be very busy after this race. He tags the Billy sign.
Vizo is extremely, as you see him launching off those big Toyo tire and Traxxas jumps.
Oh no, they've come together. It's Vizo and Matt Mingay. Two have been having...
We're going to the replay. We'll see what happened between Vizo and Mingay. Vizo goes to the inside of him, and loses it. Mingay just out there driving up, doing nothing wrong. Here comes Vizo up over that berm.
Leader is off.
The 454 of Gallard off into the pucker weeds.
Now has he landed weird as EJ Vizo does the same?
Still staying in the pack there.
Here's what's happened to Gallard. It's an awkward landing, and it steered him straight off into the grass there on the run down to turn 13. He had an awkward landing last time
He did. That one was real size. I can promise you from personal experience, that hurts really bad. When you land that sideways, it is a very painful experience. See Mingay trying to make up some ground. He hasn't touched them, and that's the thing in the driver's meeting. They were told if you touch those rocks, you're going to get a stop-and-go penalty. Well, he went over them, but he didn't touch them. See Toby Price and EJ Vizo getting into each other there. Vizo getting the short end of the stick on that one. Can he challenge the leader here? I don't know if he can. Robbie gets to the inside of him. Robbie makes a move and doesn't leave him any room to work. Not the gentleman he was yesterday, but that was a good clean pass. As your winner, Keegan Kincaid.
He's gone and rolls into the fence just over the finish line and keeps it going.
There you go, Sheldon Creed, the showstopper.
Can you believe that?
As the crowd goes wild there, Kincaid in first, Robbie Gordon in second.
I've seen it all now. I have seen it all.
Robbie Gordon makes the pass, doesn't leave him any room. Sheldon says, it's not over yet. I'm diving to the inside of you. Land sideways over the finish line. Here's a little something special for the crowd. Show the sponsors on the roof.
Perfect.
And we're back and going over to the podium.
You will never see that on the streets of Adelaide ever again, and he still holds on for third position.
I wouldn't necessarily say ever again. Hopefully we'll be back in the future.
Would it be that cool though? Like that?
It's hard to say. I don't want to take away from it. That was a pretty amazing finish. But I'd be lying to you if I said that's the first time I've seen Sheldon go over the finish line backwards.
That is amazing. Saving the best to last. As Creed rolls over, back on all four wheels, and the crowd go mad here at Adelaide.
I'm wondering if Kincaid's watching in his rear view right now, seeing all this unfold as Kincaid takes the win over the finish line, sideways, into the wall, back on the wheels. The last starting position. Here's what happened though with Steele and Davis. Davis gets around, Steele gets collected into it. Vizo's smart, he saved the outside, went all the way around as they dive down into this fast-paced turn. Creed to the inside of Vizo. Can he make it stick? He gets by, and Vizo, boom, into the wall, drops a couple places.
Cuts it maybe a little too close, left side, and then is out of line to the ramp.
He just got out of whack, Rick, right off the bat, and just couldn't collect himself back up together until he got to the wall. Filing in behind our leader, Bert Jenner, as they go into the first jump. Down under the bridge. Oh, he dives the inside. It looks like a radiator fan came off Vizo's truck. Sideways, set it up. Here's a replay, Rick. Look at this. Radiator fan off of Vizo's truck in through the cab.
The guard separates from the
truck.
fan blades. Now, these are plastic pieces. We should let you know that, but still, you don't want any of those things hitting you in the face at speed.
Reaching for that brake handle. Creed around the outside. Can he make it stick?
Whoa.
Neither one of them wanting to back out of it, Rick.
Heavy fight for second spot here in the streets of St. Petersburg. All of this allowing Bert Jenner to drive off into the sunset. Looks like he's in good shape to pick up his first career checkered flag, but Vizo and Creed come together.
Oh, man.
Uh-oh, they're hooked.
They are hooked. Creed jumping a little sideways off that. Now here they are hooked together. Neither one of them letting out of the skinny pedal on the right. Wide open as they rip the hood off of Creed's truck, and they're back in the race.
Let's take one more look at this battle between Vizo and Creed.
You see him going back here after they got hooked up. The battle didn't stop.
Whoa.
And Creed says, hey, man, listen, you ran into the back of me.
Nicely done for Bert Jenner. Meantime, let's have another look at this Creed and Vizo battle the last couple of turns here. Creed getting sideways. Vizo keeps his foot in it and gets into the wall, and they hook together.
You see the in cab now with Creed. Gets sideways. Gets punted a little bit. He'd been getting sideways the whole time, but too much of a close battle there. There's really nothing they could do.
By Traxxas, round number 5 of the 2015 season here at the Grand Prix of St. Petersburg. And Sheldon Creed, so excited by what went on, he couldn't stay on all four wheels, could he?
Sheldon Creed going for his Joey Chitwood here, but I think he might have had something broken in the front end there. Didn't allow him to make it happen quite the way he wanted, as we have a post-race slow motion rollover on the front stretch. Robbie Gordon, the racer, the promoter, and the Trent Harlan, number 55. Very exciting weekend for him.
Phil Hines with a big problem here.
Well, my back end got into the tires, and then it just whipped me around. So it's kind of like, you know, holding on for dear life, and then I hit the concrete wall. And, yeah, I knew it was hurt pretty bad, and
I feel like I didn't screw up, and the truck threw me pretty crooked, and I just did a quick little save, and it was able to, wasn't able to catch it, and it spun me down the straightaway.
So they'll fix both of those trucks.
he hold his second position? He's got to get the drive. Use the torque. Is he going to squeeze him? Oh, he just about puts him in the wall. He just squeezes Scotty Steele. Then he held off Scotty Steele. The pair of them came to blows. Steele making the first contact to those tyres on the left-hand side. You can't say that about Travis Pastrana.
Oh, and Rusty Wallace upside down lands on his wheels.
Oh my goodness me! Rusty Wallace has been over. And also, Rusty Wallace going sky ground, sky ground.
And it's, you know, he figured out it's actually the rotation of the energy is why it only happens that way. And when he was upside down, he goosed it and it flipped over again.
Rusty managed to continue, go straight back to the pits. Third, is this a look? Is this a look? Not quite enough of a straight there.
Hey, look, he hit that curve big time. Bicycle's up. Here comes Gordon.
LeDuc, did hit the wall there after pretty well going up on two wheels. Because we've had a big accident by Keegan Kincaid, who's gone over on the home straight. He has landed back on his wheels. You can see that he's removed the net.
Highlight here.
This is going to be... Oh, is he going to land short? No, he's going to land sideways. Oh, my goodness me. You're never going to catch that one. And he goes over once, twice, 3 times, 4 times before it lands on its wheels. That is a big accident, but great news that Kincaid is out and okay.
Well, trust me, folks, it's just as confusing for us. Here we're on with Bart Jenner. Oh, Bert gets right into Kaufman, but he pushes him out of the way, uses a little bit of bumper, saves his hood, and he's on his way.
And then Bert Jenner, you know, he takes it easy beginning. Oh, and it looks like Kaufman gets that Toyo tire truck into the wall. Aaron Kaufman on a very dark section, but fast straightaway there. Oh, and then you see Mad Mike Whitted gets into the wall all on his own, all the way up here from New Zealand. Parks it in the wall.
You can see Mad Mike comes off the jump, and he's trying to turn PJ with a commanding lead. Robbie Gordon close, but here we see Sheldon and Robbie getting into each other, and Sheldon goes into the fence, gets stuck, Sean, and now cannot unwedge himself. This could be treacherous for his points.
Absolutely, Ricky. You see him there trying to peel out of the fence, got into Robbie Gordon a little bit, bounced to the wall. Good news is the fence worked, everyone's safe. Better news, look at, they're looking great, and right now we're on board with Charles Dorn. He gets up into the fence. And Dorrance, he's shutting it down early, but we're staying green. Points, you automatically go to the back of the start for race number 1. As you see right now, the number 14 coming in really hot.
That was Gardner, I think. And stacked the field up down the bottom. And it's Paul Morris who's going to be the big loser of it down at the beach corner. And this is what we saw from onboard heading down. This is from the higher perspective, so it's already happened. It was still going down the inside. It's a Def Leopard 3 wide.
3 Leopard wide. Absolutely wild. And then a couple of our top runners got collected there pretty quick. The good news is for them, well, we are going into this caution now. That is due to water barriers, I'm sure of it. Here's a room. I think we're on with Scotty Steele.
It's Morris.
On with Morris.
He had nowhere to go, and he's the big loser.
Absolutely no surprise there from Mingay.
Right, this is what's happened. Matt Mingay's just got a stop-go penalty for whacking that water barrier.
Now, earlier on in practice, it looked as though Mingay had gotten into a water barrier in the practice qualifying section. Said, no, I didn't. But we believe he did, and there's no doubt about it. Really heavy on the gas, getting that power to the ground, those Toyo tires hooking up as they go down this front stretch of these big, huge jumps.
Seriously, how close they were to the Avis wall, and Big Mondays into the wall.
Oh, and Sheldon Creed, the only reason he didn't spin out was because the wall was there quickly.
Some replays. We've got a lot to show you here. It's been going on behind the scenes. It's happening down the bottom. Just coming off the beach, that was Brett Thomas, the TFHI Illuminated Industries entry, truck 69. And look, this is what we saw from onboard before. Seriously, man, that was close.
Both trucks really going for quite a ride there.
He certainly made the transition to dirt very, very successfully. Oh, into the fence. Into the fence.
Scotty Steele throws it away. Had a almost guaranteed top 3. Runs it in hot right into the tire walls.
That was so close to hitting the wall left-hand side. The 2 Def Leopard trucks. Oh, it's a bizarre way to find the wall on the outside. 57, a long pedal too, wouldn't it?
Absolutely.
Here's Mingay, and again, just to keep it up, finding the return road down there too many times this weekend.
But we've seen that several times. Oh, and Gardner
Probably doesn't want to look behind right now.
absolutely.
Oh,
Mingay lands on one of the. No, that's not Mingay. Look at this. Slow motion. Whoa.
and almost piggybacked him down the Gold Coast Highway.
He certainly did.
That was Brett Thomas.
Brett Thomas landing right on the back.
That is
Look at
mad.
that save. Look at that save. Having a great battle of their own, cleanly through the chicane. These guys.
Spoke too soon. He's in. That's turned him around.
Keegan Kincaid lands sideways, getting the tires walls, grabs the gear, keeps right on going forward. Kincaid.
So watch Kincaid here. The background spins, just tags the wall, spins it around, does 2 360s, grabs the gear and keeps on going.
Absolutely amazing. Here it is one more time. Grab him sideways. Kincaid is sideways. I'm sorry, Steele sideways. Kincaid is sideways. Oh, those Def Leppard live trucks. That is Scotty Steele. I think we're on board right now with the dude, Scotty Steele. May possibly have helped. Race Control said no, that didn't happen. What really happened, Mike? The truth is somewhere in the middle.
Oh, no!
Brabham gets around. Morris gets into him. Mingay piles in as well. Burt Jenner now joins the club.
This is Brabham going down off the beach. He was out of control, spun, the wall straightened him out, and watch the dude arrive on the scene here. Bang! From Matty Mingay. Arrived on the scene with nowhere to go as well.
Nowhere to go. Because Brabham was backing up, didn't leave the dude anywhere to go. Nothing he could do, didn't do anything wrong.
Oh, look at it.
Look, it looks angry. Sheldon Creed right here to make it happen for the whole team.
Already Paul Morris getting into the action too. With a truck stacking up, and there goes the new livery just like that. Robbie Gordon is in a sandwich as Matt Mingay, who's found the wall, and Paul Morris facing the wrong direction. Chalk that one up. It's only 3/4 of a lap in.
Look at every one of the hoods of these guys. All of them collected in some.
The big for this weekend. Here's a replay heading down to turn 12. And Morris got served up. Mingay found the wall, and Burt Jenner goes right through the middle. And Robbie Gordon nowhere to go. This is from Creed's perspective.
Look at all these guys. And then you're stuck. Look at that. Burt Jenner threaded the needle like a champion as he gets right through. So much fast talent stuck in the back there. So very upsetting as we're on board with Master Chief Robbie Gordon with that replay. Oh, and that brand new Xbox Halo 5 body banged up right off the bat. Teammates, they've made work of their teammate. Now they're on front.
Oh, dear. That was huge.
Steele and Jenner got together. We have to see that again to see exactly what happened. Oh, Steele got right into Jenner. Jenner's just cruising along, minding his own, left the door open just an inch. He's going to take a foot, and that's exactly one of the gnarliest landings we've seen in the history of Stadium Super Truck Racing.
This is further back. This is for Burt Jenner, who's gone the wrong way in, and the dude has stacks on the mill down here. Watch this, though, from Matty Brabham.
Matty Brabham.
Unbelievable.
I can hear the horn from the Dukes of Hazzard show right now.
Oh, look at his neck.
I have seen every single lap of practice, qualifying, testing, racing of this series since day number 1. I have never, ever seen a landing like that, had a driver ride out of it, so it's going to be really exciting. There is Brabham. Must have got into the wall again. Calling it quits.
Here we go. Coming off the beach. That was a big hit. So if his neck wasn't sore after that unreal landing, here's the replay at turn 4. We just come into a whole heap of tyre smoke at the bottom. Rides the back of the dude. Lights up the rears.
Almost took the dude with him there. For a minute. Now we hop on board with Robbie Gordon to get a different view of this right now. See, Steele gets into the dude a little bit, spins it around. Master Chief Robbie Gordon in that Halo Xbox truck makes quick work of that situation and moves up forward.
Oh, no!
Gardner saved by the wall.
You just see everyone on the fence and just take 6 foot back.
I think I could just fall, and Sheldon Creed gets sucked up in that incident. That incident lasted quite a while. I think Gardner's truck broke.
Back to 5th position, and eventually had to pop, didn't it? This is further back in the field. The lap prior, and that's Matty Brabham.
Matty
Brabham getting speared by his teammate. No love lost there.
No love lost there whatsoever. I'd like to see what sparked that. As you see, Steele's hood comes off right there. It's going to get really, really messy here. As you see the dude, they go through. This is a no-pass zone once they get through that chicane. And then on the back as well, once they're 100 meters out. Oh, and it looks like Thomas.
On his side.
Is he playing possum? He might be. Look at him up on his side. Thomas got over. We got to get a replay and see how that happened.
I'll be wishing he whacked some TFH high stickers on the under tray here.
Absolutely. Maybe a hi mom underneath there would have been perfect for now.
Here it is. So the feeling he's hit the curb a bit too hard here as he had some assistance. There it is, the yellow and black, and just tripped him up. He tried to Matty Brabham, but didn't pull it off.
Didn't quite make it work. That's not a problem. Little slide, barely touches the wall. They'll roll that track back over, and he'll be going green here.
We saw this in Adelaide, didn't we? On the warm-up lap for race 1.
Yes, we saw Charles Dorrance.
Yeah, it was Charles Dorrance.
There's another replay. Just a little body work.
Everybody on the G-Link tram are going, what is going on there? Truck on its side.
Look at him doing his best. Joey Chitwood, an old stunt driver from back in the U.S., trying to do that impersonation. Not able to make it work.
He's used to rolling cars. I mean it the nicest possible way in sprint cars and midgets, but certainly not on bitumen.
No, definitely. It's a little harder hit there, but that wasn't too bad. And, we've seen a perfect example, Sheldon Creed in Adelaide. He rolled his going over the finish line at top speed and was able to flip it right back over and kept on racing. So this truck's going to be just fine. It's going to be up to him, up to Thomas, if he's going to want to move on. And I would imagine, being the race car driver that he is, that he'll be ready to go.
And Matt Mingay has got away from him here.
Yes, he has. Matt Mingay, like I said earlier, he was adamant about being on the podium today. He said it absolutely had to happen.
That was going to happen.
Gordon and Creed get together. They just don't play nice with each other. You can't give those guys anything nice. They wreck everything. See, back on board with Creed. He's right in front of him.
Robbie's in the wall.
Robbie's in the wall. Creed's in the wall. We got another truck spun around.
And Brett Thomas is in this one too.
Gets a big welcome to Stadium Super Trucks as we head down the back straight on lap 1.
See, Mingay dives to the inside, not able to make it stick as they got a couple trucks pile up. Must be really wet right down there on the inside as a bunch of trucks get all piled up.
Down the back we go into 3. So Creed has a bit of a margin here.
As they dive back into the infield. Hines goes a little wide. And Robbie Gordon spins out. Very unfamiliar mistake for Gordon as he loops it around and allows the leaders to start checking out, hanging towards the back in this particular race. Now he has an opportunity as Robbie Gordon dives to the inside. Gets by Kincaid, moves Steele out of the way, causes all kinds of melee. Meanwhile, Sheldon Creed is still out in front.
Racing in memory of his grandmother, a wonderful woman, and of course his grandfather, Maurice, here with us this weekend as we see the Frenchman, Gagnon in the 777, gets around, puts himself in the wall. He's on a fast learning curve tonight, man. The kid wants to win every race possible, and he is not going to back it down here tonight in Las Vegas.
And gets the job done on that big jump into turn 1. Gives the wall a whack as well as he's trying to get his Joker lap done before the competition caution.
He hit that concrete wall with some authority. He's going to be lucky to get out of this without a broken axle. As you see, we hop on board with a replay here. Sheldon Creed gets into that
As Robbie Gordon got something for us here. He won the first race. He plows into it. Adler, he's going to stack the field up here. And that's an awkward position for the number 10.
Absolutely is. That's the second time we've seen Adler come around like that tonight, all on his own. As he does it a third time, you got it. 5 points to the fastest qualifier, 1 point to the 5th place qualifier. That keeps him honest. As you see, Scotty Steele introduces himself to the super cheap auto wall right there. Then it looks like I think we're going to see Scotty Steele. Wow, he hit harder than I had thought. He really got into the wall with some authority there.
That's good. Serious airtime from the dude.
It looks like we're on right now with the number 11. Matty. Yeah, I gotta say that was Matty.
He's broken something coming across the ramp right in front of us, and he's in the wall.
The replay right here off the big Traxxas jump.
It's gonna be an
looking not too bad. And then just things unfold.
Goodness me.
Heavens.
That is enormous. That's rolled over.
Wow.
And that exceeds Sheldon Creed's effort at Adelaide this year.
Olympic Park, you just saw one of the gnarliest crashes we've seen here in Stadium Super Truck history. As you see him get into the wall there. Another replay. Oh, boy. I'm lost for words on that one, Matt. That was a really gnarly crash. Hopefully Greg is in good shape. You see him again.
It's the landing the first time, isn't it? What's
Get
this?
Sideways, and then the sidewalls of the suspension unload, spin him right over, not using any suspension to land, landed right on the side of that roll cage. That was a hard hit for Greg Gardner. The coolest thing is, that truck just drove off.
Awesome.
That's wild stuff right there. Here is another replay here. Oh, Gallard pile drives his 360 fly truck. So we're a lap into race number 1, and carnage has just unfolded.
This is Rob White in the foreground of the shot, the drifting champ, and Matty Mingay, who's this is what happened from behind that shot down on the run to Dawn Fraser Avenue. So not far enough up for a pass.
No.
Matty Mingay says, "Welcome to the big time." Rob White.
Mingay getting into the super cheap Hungry Jack rear end of the dude, then bouncing off the dude, getting into the number 11. Just car insurance Motul driver of White, and that was the first bit of carnage on lap 1. That was just baby steps, a little at a time. And then of course we've got the replay that we saw a moment ago of Greg Gardner as they're getting ready to complete lap number 1 with a very gnarly crash here. All of our leaders right now heavy on the pipe as they come around that corner, getting the power of the ground. Smoke all over. Mingay's back around again. Looks like he collected. Could be Scotty steal that as well. We'll have to get a replay on that and see exactly what happened. But both these trucks needed some TLC after this race. Creed battling for the lead.
MP300 wall cam shows the replay down here. Oh, Mingay gets himself, and then Scotty Steele nowhere to go.
Poor Scotty Steele had a perfect line, running nice and clean. Mingay, now the second time in this race alone, second time in 3 laps, that he himself has caused quite an issue. So Mingay pushing way too hard. Now he's collected Scotty Steele.
I know Paul Morris is very set on going across to the USA next year to run the full championship. Here's PJ Jones coming into the lane, son of 1963 Indy 500 winner. Oh no, he's hit the super cheap auto wall. And it'll be 3 trucks.
These guys are all over the place right now. Just about to wrap up lap number 1 so far. Fairly clean, nobody in the walls. You see the tracks of teammates of Jones and Green side by side, but there is the 83 of Matty Brabham.
And he's found the wall fairly hard. He'll reverse out of it, but put into the back of the field.
You know, to be out there and racing super trucks and then have that big announcement yesterday. Oh boy, as you see him hot and heavy into that super cheap auto wall. That wall has collected a lot of trucks so far this weekend as Matty Brown hard into that wall, and then it looks like right after this, straight into the tires as we hop on board with Paul, the dude, Morris right now in the super cheap auto Hungry Jack's truck. Gets a perfect view of that. Paul says, hey, I got what you're feeling. I did that yesterday.
Super cheap auto Hungry Jack's entry.
As right now, still out in front, Matt Mingay right behind him. The 454 of Brad Gellard in P2, and Rob White, his debut at Stadium Super Trucks here this weekend, now running in P3 as we get that replay of Matty Brabham in the 83 getting into the wall. Luckily it was a softer wall this time around. You see him right now almost going 3 wide. And White gets into Gallard, pushes him right out of the way. Gallard trying to take it nice and easy, take the proper line, getting into that turn. White coming in hot.
They're going on the inside, which they've been told not to do. Rob White, serious hang time on both sides, and almost did what Greg Gardner did yesterday.
He absolutely does. He collects himself very well, but right here, this is where it all goes wrong. White comes in hot and heavy on that Gallard 360 fly truck and just pushes him out of the way. Nothing you can do. Gallard just got collected into that all on his lonesome. And there goes Creed and dude Morris and Gordon on by. Gordon wants to guy to the inside, not allowing to make that happen right now. So Mingay being very, very smart about what he's doing. Sounds like something definitely broke. Robbie Gordon, I don't know what that was. Drive shaft, but I hear some
look at it.
Oh, boy.
Good pickup.
Wow.
That happened on the run through. I don't know if there was assistance originally going into that turn. Brad Gellard chucks a 360 in the fly 360 and continues on, but Robbie Gordon, big damage.
Big damage for him. We'll get a replay here and see if there was any help right there. No, he's already broke all on its own. We have not seen that happen in Stadium Super Trucks. So Robbie Gordon putting a pounding on that truck this weekend.
To grab
and
the
it just
inside
got weaker and weaker. Hey, lucky day for Robbie Gordon that he wasn't going over one of these high-speed jumps.
On Friday afternoon, we're on board now with Sheldon Creed. Down to turn 1. They're scattering. He's got a good chance, and he busts the dude and White's in the wall.
Oh, it looks like Rob White. It's hard to say. I don't think he got any assistance there. I think that was all him. It's hard to say. Oh, as they're bumping and banging, Rob White pulls out, gets into Gallard, who gets into the dude, who gets into the dude again.
Here it is, turn one. We were on board with Creed when this happened. So White tapped the ins. Oh, man. That was serious.
That was serious. I think that White kind of helped himself get into that a little bit there. But then, of course, collecting the dude, that's not good at all.
Good thing the drivers are on the opposite side of these trucks.
P.J. Jones able to get through it. I wouldn't say cleanly by any means, but he got through it. And there is Sheldon Creed, backs it in sideways. And I think we're on board right now. Another replay there of the dude. He's going to be angry, but we do have the competition caution coming up as we see it one more time.
He saw it a mile away, but had nowhere to go.
Rob White, the Just Car Insurance Motul Achilles Radial, number 11, having some more trouble here. I think, Rob White, he ran so well. The front end's got to be broke on that truck, I would have to say. Something's not right there. I mean, he's just had two big incidences in one lap. Menge moves over on him. They come down the roller coaster. We got the live truck, Bill Hines. He says, as my truck's been brand new, wait till after this race. I'm going to run her hard. Well, he did run her hard right up upside down. He's playing possum right now.
Fourth here for the past couple of months. We had the season finale in Vegas just a couple of weeks ago as well.
You're bouncing all over the place. Now we see here, everyone gets through nice and clean. Billy gets into the wall, into the tire wall.
That's turn one.
That's the first time. That's where the focus started to get lost right there. Then he comes in way too high. Oh, fairly respectable crash there. As he gets up on his lid.
This is what happened when we were away watching Bill Hines. So Brabham spun on his own.
So they all went around the ramp, so the red flag had to have been out at that point in time. And then Brabham went into a bit of a freestyle show right at the very end. Here's our replay of Bill Hines coming in hot, not even in the ballpark of making it through there. Up and over, on the gas still a little bit, and then he just lays the rest right there on its side. That truck's still in good shape. Hopefully Bill's willing to go. That truck's gonna be ready to rock and roll.
Yep, that's fine.
Nothing to it.